May Gavanan, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talisian. There you are, and here I am. And today on MMOnday, we're doing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, currently, as you may have seen in the title, I am a prisoner of Isengard. I was sold out. Me and Lothrandir were sold out by the Dragon Clan the last time I was at Tal Mathadris, and we were taken to Isengard. I've already met with Sauron once, and now I'm a prisoner, as you can see this way by my current attire. Hopefully today we'll be able to get out of Isengard. So, but first, there is some LOTRO news that I would like to share real quick. Two pieces of news. First off, there is a special raid and PvMP focused Bull Roar preview this week. This was posted by Cordovan, the community manager, on the LOTRO forums today, about 4 hours ago. We are hosting a special preview this Wednesday and Thursday on our public preview server Bull Roar to determine the impact of some changes made to how the client communicates with the server in instance and raid groups. We've been doing analysis behind the scenes and believe we have identified ways to optimize how effects are communicated across the system. In order to determine the impact of this work, we're hoping to gather raid groups and PvMP players on Bull Roar this Wednesday and Thursday during 2 windows, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern and 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. We're hopeful that many of you will be interested in potentially helping us identify work that will improve game performance on the live game worlds, but we also want to make a small gesture to encourage players to participate. During these preview windows, our community manager Cordovan and other developers will be distributing coupon codes for a new incoming title that has not yet been released. This title, called Fellow of the Bull Roar, will be made available more widely in the future, but participants this week will be the first to get it when it arrives live to the game worlds with the next update. And then below it shows how to connect up with the Bull Roar preview server and where to download the Bull Roar client. Now, this is on the main forums in their announcements area, and I will go ahead and post a link below for my YouTube followers so that they can follow along. And then the other thing that I wanted to cover just real quick, the Kingdom of Harad is now available for pre-purchase in 3 different flavors, and they have 20% off the LOTRO store for housing decorations, housing sets, and cloaks through the 9th. That's about 3 days. And there is a weekly coupon, free combat run speed boost ×5. The coupon code is Ever Onward. So that's enough of that. I wanted to go ahead and share that with everybody real quick. So let's go ahead now and get back to Isengard. Yeah, I wasn't very happy about this. This was not fun at all. I was not expecting this to happen. And, well, we're doing our best to make do as best as we can. But even in the depths of Isengard, every day is still a Hobbit's birthday, regardless of how many days, whether it's weeks, months, or years that you spend in the dungeons of Isengard. You still get your daily present. So let's see what daily present I get today. 50 Virtue XP and 2 gold and silver scraps. I could definitely use that. So we will go ahead and do that. And that's runes level 50. We'll go ahead and open those up, and we'll go ahead and put those there. And I will open my vault. And I will go to my wardrobe area, and I will put the Isengard prisoner garb in there because I don't need it. One of the things they did, which is very nice, and I thought I might have had to have used it, is they do for game purposes. They give you a reminder of captivity. Return you to the Isengard depths during your captivity. The sad reality is that, despite your wishful dreams, you are still a prisoner of Isengard. Use this reminder to awaken from your wanderings and find yourself back beneath Isengard. So if you ever leave, and you're at this stage of the game, for instance, there was a Nazgul raid that I was hoping to hit, and unfortunately I couldn't get to it. I could warp right back to Isengard to continue my captivity. Yay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to things. We were talking to to Baldagar here about a possible escape plan. The very end of the last session, we had done a little monster play set, a little instance session with Akka and Grima Wormtongue, and Grima sold Akka out. Now we will be meeting up with Grima Wormtongue later, for those of you familiar with the stories. But right now, we need to try to escape Isengard. So let's go ahead and talk to Baldagar here, and find out how he has a plan to escape.
Do not let the Uruks know what you are up to.
Akka will tell us the location of the secret way out of the ring, but we will need two things. A way out of these cells, and a large enough distraction to keep the Urukai occupied once we reach the surface. When Fash took me from my cell to work, I saw some of Sauron's experiments. One of those involved a black powder that, when set aflame, caused a tremendous roar and smoke. Some of the machinery seems to spew this powder. If we can collect enough of it, we could use it for a distraction. Excuse me. Your relative freedom of movement can help us here, but you must still keep up appearances. Do not let the Urukai know what you're up to. Report to Sagriz by the Forges and do his work in addition to collecting the powder for me. Book 4, Chapter 24, A Pinch of Black Powder. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to Sagriz by the Forge and do what he needs to do, do what's asked of me there. And then we'll see if we can pick up any black powder while we're doing our dailies and such. Yeah, I'm so happy about this. I mean, the very beginning of the game, I was my character was injured by a Morgul blade at the end of the first stage, I think it was, or the beginning of the second, and I didn't wake up for over 1,000 years, 2,000 years almost. Was left weakened, and now here I am, a prisoner in Isengard. On top of that, the things that I do for the good side, for the good peoples, the free peoples of Middle-earth. There he is right there.
Back for more work, eh?
There's plenty to do, so don't let me get you dozing. Sagriz motioned at the scattered weapons near the forges. One of the old man's thralls dropped a barrel of weapons and tried to run for it. He was dealt with. But now there are weapons scattered all over the place. Pick them up and put them back in that empty barrel over there. And, ooh, what's nice is there's some samples of the black powder that I need to collect too. So that's perfect timing.
Good. I'm glad you cleaned up those scattered weapons.
The servant who ran for it made it further than they usually do. He made it to that ramp over there. I just wish he hadn't spilled that barrel and caused me this extra work. He breathed a sigh of relief. Sagriz does not seem to have noticed your theft of the black powder. Now that I have the black powder, let's head back to Baldgar and give him that black powder. At least I still have my bow skills. That's good to know. I was worried my bow skills would have taken a hit while I've been imprisoned in the dungeons, but they still seem to be okay. I mean, you can only get so far shooting at barrack rats. This the road? Yes. Who is this? Oh, okay.
You managed to get some of the powder. Perfect.
This is going to be the key to the distraction that we will need once we make it to the surface.
What is it they say about birds and stones?
The gods do not bring us work on the surface very often, but the last time they did, I saw some of the great war machines being constructed within the ring. I do not know how close they are to being completed, but if we can do anything to prevent them from leaving Isengard, we surely must. What is it that they say about birds and stones? I think the black powder you collected might serve as the perfect distraction and also deprive our enemies of one of these war machines. Go to the surface and leave the black powder near the largest of the war machines, southeast of the steps of Orthunk. The amount you have should suffice for 4 small piles. We will set the war machines aflame when it is time for us to make our escape. The road to the surface is on the north side of the caverns. Alright. Luckily I picked up a buff flee the scene for at least a couple of minutes, so that will help. As soon as I can check my map here, there we go. Oh, but it looks like I gotta go around. And I also refreshed my flee the scene buff for 5 minutes, so that'll help us a little bit make some tracks. So that's a good thing. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, I went the wrong way. Shh. It's on the other side of the circle. Now I gotta find out where the 4 piles go. Probably up there. No? Or am I in the wrong place? Nope, this is the right place. Ow. Oh, leave the black powder near the large of the war machines. And oh, okay. I see. I have to do it myself. There we go. Now I need to talk to Thok. And where is Thok? Ah, Thok has noticed you lingering near the war machine. Ah, he's up on the... He's up top here.
What were you doing lingering around there? Explain yourself.
I don't like the look of you, High Elf. Start talking. Thok eyes you hungrily, confident he has caught you doing something suspicious. So you appease him. You start talking. You tell him angrily that it is Morflack's will that you walk around Isengard unguarded, and that if Thok wishes to question the will of Morflack, you can bring the two together. All Thok bluster vanishes in an instant. Don't tell him about this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it, really. You don't need to trouble Morflack about this. Now I can talk to either Morflack or talk to Baldagar. Thok gave you some trouble when you went to lead the black powder to the war machine. Now you can either speak to Morflack about Thok as you threatened, or you can go directly back to Baldagar in the dungeons of Isengard. I think I will just go ahead and head back to Morflack. Let's go talk to Morflack. Let's go ahead and talk to Morflack. Let's stir up some more shit. Always fun when I can do that. Or am I heading back in to talk to... Yeah, he's over here. Okay. Oh, Morflack. There he is. Morflax stares at you for a long moment before speaking.
Doc gave you some trouble? Doesn't he know you're one of mine? I'll have one of my boys take care of him. No one disrespects Morflax.
Always got to stir the little bit of the pot. Alright, let's head back in and talk to Baldagar. Oh, wait, that's not the where Baldagar's. He's up there. And I'm going to run out of my flee the scene, unfortunately. And I can't use any mounts, and I cannot use any mounts in this zone, so. That's okay, it was still fun. It was still worth it to stir the pot a little bit. Maybe I'll pick up another surly oracle on the way, and I can go ahead and pick up some extra speed. Or not. Let's head back in. I'm going to talk to Baldagar. Not that way, though. That's probably not the way to go. I'm sure there'll be a surly oracle along the way I can pick up. I can go ahead and take out, and that'll give me a burst of speed again. Oh, I didn't get it that time. Damn. Oh well. Maybe because I'm not supposed to get it anymore. Because I'm already working on the exiting quest.
Good, good.
You've done as I asked. Good. I hope that setting the black powder aflame will be the distraction that we needed to make good our escape.
It is time we were free of this place.
Speak with me when you are ready. Let's go ahead real quick. I want to fix my garb. There we go. Now I look like a full prisoner. Look at that.
Are you ready? We will only get one chance at this.
We must make it count.
We do this now or not at all, friend. There is no looking back. We will escape from Isengard, or we will die. But we will not stay here.
Here's what we need to do. The Keymaster is an Urukai who carries a ring of keys that can open all these cell doors. He tends to come down into the dungeon several times a day, or what passes for a day here the Lightless reaches. Look for him somewhere in the dungeon and see if you can catch him unaware. He's likely to be down the other wing of the dungeons. Climb the slope and turn right when you can. Once you have the keys, come back here and release me. You can then open the door for Akka and we will make our way to the surface. The Urukai must have seen you walking about Isengard. They may believe you are bringing us to see Saruman by order of the wizard. They may let us pass. What are you doing down here? Bash didn't tell me you had any business here today. I don't like the smell of you. Get out of here. You retrieve the Urukai Master and retrieve his keys. Hey, friend, over here. You got the keys there, do you not? You must let us out. You cannot leave us to die here, friend. We can help you. This is not what I meant. Listen to me, men of Dunlund. There is no friendship between our peoples. We have warred, and we will again. But today, we need each other. Today, we have a common foe. Akka knows the way out of the ring, but we will need your help to reach it. Will you help us? Good, good. Now, Akka, it is time. There is a gap in the wall between the buildings on the western side. Once the black powder does its work, you should be able to make it there in the confusion. But first, we need to get to the surface, and it will not be easy with so many of us. We cannot all go together. It would attract too much attention. Akka is right. Shantrantra, and I will go first. Count several score before following us, then do so in groups of 2 or 3. Good luck to us all. All right, here we go. trying to do our escape from Isengard. We do not want to attack the trench. We should walk slowly from here. Let us go. We are almost out. Now we just need to light the black powder that I set up ahead of time, and we will have all the chaos we need to make it to the other side of the ring. At freedom. Now we just need a bit of flame, so we can set off the black powder for our distraction. Let me do it. Both of you have homes beyond the ring, but this is my home. There's nowhere I want to go. I will light the powder. You are sure? I am ready for what comes. I will set the black powder aflame, and it will draw all of the Isengard to this side of the ring. When that happens, the western side should be empty, and you'll be able to slip through the gap in the ring wall. Farewell, Shinchandra. May you live past tonight and help put an end to my master's evil. Wait for my signal, and farewell. This way. Let us find a place to hide while we wait. Once we get out of here, I need to find Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. All of his attention was focused on the movements of the Dunlundin clans. We had no idea things were this bad within Isengard. Where will you go? Oh, I'm thinking about going to Hello Kitty Island and having some fun. Yeah. I will help you rescue your friends from the Falcon Clan once I have given my message to Theodred. You have my word. I will help you to save your ranger friends from their captivity at the hands of the Falcon Clan. I'm sorry that we can do nothing for the ranger that was sent here with you. Lothrandir, he was called. If Lothrandir lives still, Saruman has kept him very close. We cannot hope to gain entrance to Orthanc. What is taking Akka so long? I think something has happened. Yep, he died. Morflack.
There's been a commotion below. Some of the captives got loose. Well, my boys ran to see what was going on, but I smelled a rat. And who should I see sneaking around the war machine? This old fool.
This changes nothing. Do you understand me? This changes nothing. Keep him busy.
You would be nothing without me. I gave you the run of Isengard. It was the fear of me that kept you from being thrown into cells alongside these vermin. But now we will see. Oh yes, we will now see whose time it is to die. See how I repay treachery. What? What is that noise?
From atop the pinnacle, I beheld a great fire and smoke. And when it cleared, my prized captives were gone. How is it you are still alive, Moorflock?
Uh-oh.
I carried you this far, but this is the end.
For Baldgar, son of Beldgar.
Do not weep for me, my friend. It isn't enough to be free. Do not weep for me, my friend. It isn't enough to be free.
Baldgar's eyes flutter closed for the last time, and he dies a free man. You decide to return to Theodred's camp in the Gravenwood and see what has become of the Grey Company during your captivity. What if follow you might... Ooh. Point in Fellowship, the ring separates. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli follow the trail of the Uruk-hai to rescue Merry and Pippin, and Frodo and Sam are on their own. Ooh. And I hit level 75. A new deed? Tidings from Galadriel was completed. As soon as I find it here. Class race epic. Epic. Completed. Tidings from Galadriel. You have received a summons from Galadriel, inviting you to see her about troubles in Rohan. That's moving on to the next quest. And here it is. Oh, that's one of the legendary quests. If I can complete all of these instances, then just, you get a special cloak, 2,000 virtue, and the Legend of Isengard. I don't believe I'll be able to do that. And I've made it to level 75, which gave me the account-wide Dispeller of Isengard title. That's cool. New quick slot page, and some new mail from Galadriel. We'll go ahead and check that mail out in a bit. Right now, and we can remove this. We need to find Theodred at his camp in the Gravenwood. And I just made Orc Slayer. 200 orcs in Dunland. Which means my virtue cap is reached. So I have to figure out what new... 37, 33, 36, 32, 32. We'll go for compassion. And I completed defeating the orcs in Dunland, which gave me a whole bunch of more good stuff. And a total of 5 LOTRO points. And you know what? I think we are going to go ahead and change my cosmetic outfit. Now? Yeah, we'll be the Green Ranger again.
We will be the Green Ranger again for a little while. And I think something tells me I better buff up a little bit. There we go. No, I don't want to ride that one. Let me summon my goose. And I want to ride the Steed of Rivendell. God, I'm glad to be out of Isengard. I knew it. And there's 2 tattered shadows to start off the fun and excitement since we're back out in the real world again. There we go. Actually, wait a second. I think there's one piece missing from this cosmetic outfit. Yes. Gotta have my Circuit of Lorien on. Here's the Rohirrim scout camp. We talked to Theodred.
You are alive. We feared the worst.
Few of your friends made it out of Tel Metadras, and the tales of those who did are not encouraging. I do not think that the Falcon clan was with Saruman in the beginning. Rather, it seems the tide turned while you were traveling through Dunland. The news you brought to Lew Brennan, that Saruman's influence could be felt everywhere, may have been the information for which he was waiting. A pox on these Dunlendings. They cannot be trusted. Very few folk made it out of Tel Metadras, but some did. The rare few Dunlendings who spoke against the Brennan's decision, and a handful of Rangers. If we work together, we can repay Lew Brennan for his treachery.
Not every member of the Falcon clan agreed with Lew Brennan's decision.
Those that did were slain or forced to flee. One of those escaped is the woman Seren, and it is from her that we have learned much of what befell within Tel Metadras. I've been working closely with your friend Theodred before you were captured, and he now burns with the desire to free where Rangers still live, if any do. He is very wise, and it seems if there's any hope of rescue, he may be able to devise it. Speak with him on this account. You might also seek the advice of my trusted Hogawise. He excels in battle and has been a boon companion on this excursion into the Gravenwood. Now that I am back here, one of the first things I want to do is I want to catch up my... because I have a bunch to claim. Including a sealed chest of Edmonds and Figmers. Claim, 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 claim. Claim, claim. Ooh, and I got the incomparable coffer of Umbari Craft. A Shattered Tracery token and an Umbari Word of Craft recipe selection box. Very nice. Let me go ahead and start going through some of this inventory I picked up here. There's a Tracery token incomparable, which I definitely want to save. I think I'm okay on Ancient Script. Yeah, I've still got about 2,000, so we can go ahead and open that. And how am I on Embers and Figments? Embers got room and Figments got room, so we'll go ahead and open that. Oh, well, actually, no, we don't want. Oh, those are level 50 runes, so we actually want to use those. There we go. Okay. Let's talk to Theodred first. Let me get something to drink here.
Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are captives of Lou Brennan.
You must tell me of your time in Isengard. It cannot have been pleasant, and you were often in my thoughts. I heard what had happened within town Mathadros from Radomir. Some time after you were secreted away to Isengard, you managed to escape the prison cave with poor Breager. The two of them fought their way into the center of Turmova, but then... Theodred sighs heavily, and he seems that in that moment much older than his years. Breager did not make it. They cut him down in the road, and only Radomir escaped. He has gone back with some of Theodred's men to try to recover Breager's body, but they have not returned. Many of our friends have still fallen, and the rest are still captives of Lou Brennan. According to Radomir, Halbarad and the sons of Elrond are still alive, but who can say for how long? And where is Theodred? There he is. Oh. She.
The honor of the Falcon, sold to Saruman. I cannot believe this.
How could this have happened? The old woman is quivering with anger and relief. The Brennan called the heads of the households to him and declared that we were at last ready to reap our reward. We only had to bend the knee to Saruman. But Lou Brennan himself has said to us that the Hebogluth would not be the tool of some wizard. He had said it often and loudly, and we came to believe it. I have no love for these horse lords, and this strutting princeling least of all. But what can be said? The honor of the Falcon clan, sold to Saruman? Wolf sought his enemies in open battle. He was no wizard's hireling. Saren chokes back angry tears. My boy Aniran has not returned yet from the lands of the Algrageg, but his beloved spoke out against this treachery and is still a prisoner. What will I say to him if she dies? We'll talk to Hogawise.
I would take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlanding wild men.
We crossed the ford of Isen in secret to learn what the men of Dunland were up to, but it is worse than we had suspected.
I think it surprised the leader of the Falcon clan as well. It seems to me that he was biding his time until the victory of one side seemed assured. Then he needed to simply throw in his lot with the side likely to come out the victor. Let us hope that he is mistaken. I think that he is undervaluing the prowess of the men of Rohan. I would take 10 Raharim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlending wildmen. I've spoken to your friend Theodred, and it sounds like these rangers are the same. The more of them for free now, the fewer thousands of Dunlendings I need to concern myself with.
The enemy has a strong defensive position, but I will help you free your friends.
There is no sense in delaying this any further. Your friends are held captive by our shared enemy. This enemy has a strong defensive position, but we have this advantage. We know where he is. Once the Falcon clan leaves Talmathadris, that advantage dissipates. We must deal with them here before they leave that valley. Once the Falcon clan leaves the valley, my men and I must retreat to hold the ford. The defense of Rohan is my main object. Until that time, I will help you free your friends.
I sent some of my men into Talmathadris to establish a camp.
We should go to join them. Pass into Talmathadris and follow the road as it approaches the lake. From this camp, we can scout the area and make a plan for rescuing the rangers. Some of your people should already be at this camp. Such is the fire in their hearts. Let all who wish to join them do so.
Book 4, Chapter 29, City of Traders. Alright, let's head over there. Elk of the Forest Spirit. It's good to be back out in the wild again. I hated being a prisoner. And I no longer have the return to captivity item either, so that's good to know. And I did gain a level, so do I have access to the Forge Master? No item available to reforge. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting my revenge on Leo Brennan. You have found Theodred's forward encampment.
From this forward encampment, we will mount our attack on the city of traders.
But not yet. We must first take action to scout the area and learn the extent of the Falcon clan's defenses. Speak with our allies at this encampment and help them with their aims. It will all be of use when we make our attack. Talons of the Falcon.
The warriors of the Falcon clan that have fortified the village are deadlier than most.
Their leather armor is strong and tough, and their weapons are coated in some poison, and they have learned fighting skills from the rangers. These are not the rabble from which we have grown accustomed. Go to the village and face their warriors. The talons of the Falcon must be dulled or broken before we can hope to rescue our friends from the prison cave.
Go to Tur Morva and find where Bragiar fell. He deserves better.
The guards were careless, and Bragiar and I took advantage of their lapse to escape. We planned to run to the Prince of Rohan's camp in the Gravenwood, but Radinir winces and clutches his leg. They cut us off from the straight path out of the village, and we had to take the long way. At every turning it seemed that there were more and more of the Falcon clan. Bragiar bravely, but there were just simply too many foemen. He fell in the center of the village, and I ran. I twisted my leg, jumping from a rock as their arrows rained around me, but somehow I made it to safety. We cannot leave Bragiar to them. Theodred has agreed to carry his body back here. Go to Tur Morva and find where Bragiar fell. He deserves better than we left in the town of shackles.
Scout for the scouts, and help them if they are in need.
2 of my kinsmen went to scout the lake's edge. They have not returned. The Ottoman planned to scout the shore of the lake to the northwest, and Harriston followed the shore to the north. They are stout men and have seen service in war. Harriston has ridden in battle with Theodred's father, the king. I am sure they are fine, but they still should have returned by now. Scout for the scouts and help them if they are in need.
I have not been a falcon from the very moment Lubrenin sold us to the wizard.
My people have stored many provisions for war. Listen to me, my people. They are no longer my people. Your friends helped the Hebogluth store many provisions. Take away these goods and they will be less prepared to fight on behalf of Saruman. Go into the village and steal back some of these provisions. Alright, we'll do the Outer Lake stuff first. Never reported back.
The lake has been savaged by a trap of some sort.
I was able to break the trap with the heavy stone, but I cannot yet walk on my leg.
Take this heavy stone and use it to break some of these traps.
There's certain to be more traps like this one on this side of the lake. I have seen strange creatures in this land, creatures with powerful jaws full of sharp teeth. I don't know what they are called, but I have not seen such creatures on Rohan. The Falcon clan has taken the jaws of these creatures to make traps and have hidden them in the undergrowth. Take this heavy stone to use it to break some of these traps. When you get close to the traps, but try not to get too close, or you'll set them off. Funny, these are the traps I myself set, helping them out.
Such traps are the province of lesser men.
You've destroyed the traps? Good. I don't want any of my kinsmen to suffer the same injuries I have done. It's very painful, and not just physically. I'm ashamed to have assembled into such trap. Such traps are the provinces of lesser men. A man of Rohan would not resort to such measures. Thank you for your help. I believe I will soon be able to walk on my injured leg. Okay, that's the first. Okay, let's head around to the other side of the lake and talk to the other scout. And then we'll go ahead and get those supplies taken care of.
I suffered a cut from a poisoned blade during the fighting.
And now I am very weak. I managed to make it away from the site of the battle, but my strength is gone, and I can go no further.
I do not feel well. So weak.
You think back to your time in Tuamorva, remember I, one of the Falcon clan, experimenting with poisons. You remember too the words of Milona, who spoke of collecting certain roots throughout Talmathadris and grinding up into a form of digested powder. The roots could be found at the base of certain trees around the lake in Talmathadris. You tell Haristan that you may be able to help him. There's it is right there. We'll go and see if we can find that last root. There it is.
Well, at least this will get Heddersten back to the camp. Then I'll go ahead and work on the rest of the quests.
You have returned, my friend.
You gently give Heddersten the root powder, and he swallows it with some difficulty. After a moment, he takes a deep breath, and much of the color returns to his face. I feel better already, my friend. Thank you for taking the time to find this antidote, but how did you know to make this curative? I am so fortunate you did. All right. Now let's head into the camp. Let's get to the talons of the falcon. Oh, no. No. Okay, mournful. I should be able to take him out. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Ah! Boo. Boo hiss. And I got a rebuff. Let's get back on my elk. We're going to take out that mournful this time. Unless somebody else takes him out before I get up there. Alright, where are you, Mangy Nazgul. I can grab those provisions at least. Here we go. He must have taken him out. Theodred's got him. Oh, somebody else took him. There we go. There we go. Now I just need 3 more provisions. Am I out of where the provisions are? Yes, I am. Okay. There's 6. There's 7. I need to find one more, probably up here. Yep, right there. You'll probably have one more quest for me to go ahead and complete.
Let us see how well the Falcon clan wages its war without these goods.
Mm-hmm.
You found Deomund and Harrison. I am relieved they still live.
But their encounters are a reminder that Tamatadras is still full of danger. The Falcon clan is not unprepared. They have a strong defensive position.
Thank you. He is now at peace.
You have done well to defeat the warriors.
Their champions, however, remain.
Let us use their courage against them.
Some members of the Falcon clan are masters of combat, fearless and quick to engage their enemies. I want them defeated before we enter the prison caves. Let us use their courage against them. They will not refuse a fight. Blow into the horns outside some of the dwellings in Turmova to call them forth into battle. Not every dwelling will house a champion, but some will, and he will answer the call. Defeat 3 of their deadliest warriors and return to me when finished. We'll take out the champions. Hell, I'll do that gladly. These are Saruman's men. I have no respect for them whatsoever. There's one. There's 2. Go away. Gotcha. There's 2 more tattered shadows. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Theodred. Let him know that I've taken care of the champions.
It is good you bested the champions.
Venturing into the prison caves will be dangerous enough without the threat of highly skilled Falcon Clan champions in our path. Very good. Physical medications masked. Okay, we're doing good.
The preparations are made. Now we must strike. The time is now. We are as ready as we will ever be.
Let us move onto the prison caves to rescue as many of your friends alive to be still rescued. Speak with me when you are ready.
I am ready. Let us rescue your friends. We will rescue your friends, and we will have vengeance upon the Falcon Clan. You have my word.
None of your friends have been imprisoned in this room of cells. The O'Brien must be keeping them further ahead, away from the entrance. My men have gone on ahead. Join them in each room of cells and fight for the freedom of your friends. I will scout around for signs of our enemies. Release your prisoners or die, little ones. To battle! You have freed a room of captives. Good. Oh, good. Good. I can't go in there. There we go. You will pay for your treachery, honorless ones. To battle. There we go. It was good work, Shintentra,
but I fear it was only a start. More of your friends are being held below. Let us go to them. Another room of rangers to free. Let us give them their freedom.
The Chantra, they took Halbrand and the Sons of Elrond deeper into the cave. You have to go after them.
You go on ahead. I will open these cells and follow after you. Penrod thought to bring us before Lubrennan, but he did not choose men strong enough for the task. I'm glad to see you. Let us go to see Lubrennan now, and on our own terms. Lead the way, my friend.
You are full of surprises. I did not think that you would cross my path again in this life. How was it that you came to escape the clutches of Saruman?
Lubrennan smiles mockingly at your silence.
You were a fool to return here. You may have freed some members of your company, but I have exacted my price from the Grey Company. You will not soon forget Lubrennan and the Falcon clan, I think. How many of your number remain? 20? 30?
Enough to see you pay for your treachery, Brennan.
Not today, I think. You will leave this cage, and you will leave my village. Wherever you go, you will tell the tale of how Lubrennan and the Falcons bested you. Run away, weak ones. You are beaten. These passages extend for miles under the mountains, and my people know them all. You cannot face us here, and you cannot pursue us. You can only retreat. You've lost.
He is right. We cannot raise a hand against him in this position. There are too many and we are too few. There may be another time, but this is not it. We can do nothing more from here. We must lick our wounds, bury our dead, and wait for another time. But I swear it, before this war is over, the Falcon clan will taste our vengeance.
We emerged from the dark of the prison caves fewer, but with greater resolve. And with a new ally, Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. We are in his debt, and I will see that debt paid before we leave this land. I am grateful for the lives you have saved, and mourn the friends we have lost.
You and the Prince of Rohan have my thanks. These have been dark days, both for my people and for Middle-earth. I am grateful for the lives that you have saved and mourn for the friends we have lost. Today, we rest. Tomorrow, we will go to the fords with Theodred. He has aided us, and we will then aid him and pass into Rohan to search for Aragorn, my chieftain. It is a thing of wonder to me that you have seen within the ring of Isengard and escaped to speak of it.
You bring word of the rise of Isengard, but do those tidings hold anything we can use to stop it? Is this notice enough for us to stop the divine designs of Saruman? I hope it is, but I fear that it is not. We will speak again soon.
We have come to the crossroads, and sooner than I expected.
Book 5, Chapter 1, Separate Ways. We have come to the crossroads, and sooner than I had expected. I want to help the Prince of Rohan, for without his aids and that of his doughty warriors, my men and I would still be captives of the Falcon clan. But we cannot abandon our journey. Our duty lies with Aragorn, and we must find him in Rohan or die searching. We cannot stay to help Theodred with his battles. I want you to go with the prince. I want you to lend him your strength and your wisdom and your courage. You can travel south more swiftly than we can. Even hale and hearty, our diminished number would take some time to make ready, and we are wounded and tired. Make your farewells with my kin. I know they will want to say goodbye. Theodred is there by the fire. He knows what I have in mind, though the others may not. Oh, yes. This is the set of quests that I can actually pick up Grey Company tunics. Here's the Warren Ranger's tunic. And here's the Fine Grey Company tunic. That's what I've been wanting. So we're going to grab all the fine... Oh, I will grab all the Fine Grey Company.
Oberod told me his decision, and I will not speak against it.
But I will miss you, and I wish you might still travel with us. I know Erebrander feels the same way. He has not gotten the farrier who crafted him a new shoe in Holland, or the high elf who saved the farrier. You have a skill beyond strength in arms or the reach of knowledge. You find friends wherever you tread, and where they cannot be found, you make them with kindness and generosity. Halbrand does not realize how close he came to spending the rest of his days in the prison caves of Turamorva. But I do. Consider this, my friend, and do not forget it. Prince Theodred was at this camp for days before you escaped from Isengard and held council with me. But he did not move to rescue my kin until he spoke with you. Nay, do not counsel me. I am not ashamed. Your ability to rally people to your side is yours alone, and it is a power you must not forget. It has saved many lives already, and I know it will again.
You do not need me to tell you these things.
You have seen within the ring of Isengard and escaped to tell the tale. You will be of great help to Prince Theodred, I do not doubt it. I saw Cornier down the path to the northwest not long ago. You should find him, and bid farewell.
You are leaving us now. How can this be Halbarod's decision?
Cornier stares at his feet for a short moment before he meets your gaze again. I suppose the Prince of Rohan has need of you. I cannot blame Halbarad for wanting you to help hold the forts of Isen. I think your tale of the army Saruman is preparing within Isengard shook him deeply, and if that crossing is lost, then the King of Rohan will surely follow. We've been through a great deal, have we not? It seemed we would stay within the musty library of Zugradun with Nar and Frithrakir for the rest of our days, did it not? Even thinking now of climbing up to Nar's peak makes my legs ache. Won't you have these spare boots of mine, in memory of our time spent at that high place?
I am worried about Golodir.
He's endured much in the depths of Carandum, as you know, and he will never truly forgive himself for Lorniel's death. But this journey has done much to relieve some of his hurts. I think it is simply this. He has a purpose again. There's work to be done, and until we find Aragorn, as we are sworn to do, it will remain unfinished. But our captivity in the prison cave changed something within Golodir. There's a dangerous glimmer in his eye that I have not seen before. It worries me, and I am afraid for him. We were speaking not long ago, just to the west, but my heart was troubled. I left him there. Will you seek him out and see if my worries are for naught? I hope they are. My mother's always said I worried enough for the whole family. The dangers in which we have come to, which we ride to, deserve even more worry than I can manage.
It may be Halbarad's decision, but I would not leave even if he ordered me home again.
He looks up at you, and you do see a hint of the hardness in his eyes that so upset Cornier. There are matters still left undone here. The cowards who slink in the caves beneath town Theodred is still alive. They spoke to us as friends, gave us shelter, took the sweat from our brows, and repaid us with treachery. I will repay them in kind. My lost brethren and my lost friends demand this of me. You, Brennan? You jest. He is a fat man whose courage depends on 100 of his people at his back. I have faced the evil of Mordorith. He is gone, and I still live. Lou Brennan is nothing compared to Mordorith.
I thought you would come with me to take vengeance on Lou Brennan.
But it seems that your road lies elsewhere. I am sorry you will not be there. I know you would gladly join me if urgent matters did not drive you elsewhere. Goladier seems to not be listening to you. He gestures to the south in the direction of the Tree of Tribute. Isengard is over that way if you wish to bid farewell to him. It feels like he's been staring at that tree for hours.
Are we anything more than the flickering of a candle in the gale to something so ancient?
How long do you think this tree has been growing here? It must be so old and has seen so much. Are we anything more than the flickering of a candle in the gale to something so ancient? Would you even notice if we left this place and never returned? Isengard looks weary and his face is more lined than you remember. You are leaving us to aid Theodred? It is no surprise to me. I overheard Halbarad and Theodred discussing courses of action, and it seemed likely. I wish our paths did not diverge, but it seems they must. We all have too many duties in the world.
I am sure Theodred will find a use for you at the fords of the Isen.
That is a crucial crossing, and it must be held against the forces of Saruman at any cost. We have seen the danger posed by the Dunlending clans, and the army of Uruks you beheld within Isengard sounds of considerable size. Neither of those forces must cross the river Isen. Isengard's bleak depressed expression is light with a wry smile. You should say goodbye to Radenir. If you do not, we would never hear the end of it. He's east of here, I believe, on the path.
That is the way of it, is it not? We go where we are needed.
Sit with me a moment. I know that you are leaving us and that Theodred has need of you at the fords. That is the way of it, is it not? We go where we are needed. The Grey Company owes its freedom to you and to the Prince of Rohan, and this is how Halbarad seeks to repay the debt to Theodred. Perhaps he thinks our debt to you is too deep to repay so easily? Radenir raises an eyebrow and subjects you to close scrutiny. Once this is all over, if such a thing is possible, you and I will meet at some tavern in some peaceful land. I will buy you a drink, and you will buy me 3, and we will remember this day and laugh at our cares. He looks back at the Tree of Tribute and seems to decide something. I think Isengard is wrong. I think it's just a tree.
Prestadier will want to say farewell to you before you leave us.
He is up by the camp northeast of here.
Be well on the road, and give your courage to Theodred.
I heard it was time for you to leave us. Be well on the road ahead and give your courage to Theodred as you gave it to us. If you have the opportunity to rescue Lothrandir from the clutches of Saruman, I hope you will take it. It is not right for us to abandon him to the enemy. I know it does not look good for him, but there is always hope. You escaped from the pits of Isengard, and Lothrandir is made of stern stuff as well. I regret we did not have the opportunity to speak more before this parting, my friend. Perhaps our paths will cross again, in happier days.
Stay safe on the road, my friend.
We will see each other again. Halbrand wanted to see you once you had made your farewells. He is somewhere within the camp. You return to him and prepare to depart. Oh, and I need to get rid of some stuff. Let's... One second. There we go.
It has been an honor to travel with you. The Grey Company owes you much, and more.
I'm not one for long farewells, my friend. Know that you are one of us, with ties not of blood, but rather strengthened by blood, the blood of our foes. Our roads entwined this far and may do so again, but for now, it is the time for leave-taking. It has been an honor to travel with you. The Grey Company owes you much, and more.
I understand Prince Theodred's men have established a camp in the Heathfells.
Far to the south, the fords of the River Isen. While the prince has been scouting in the Gravenwood, leadership of the camp fell to his second, a man named Grimbold. Travel south to this camp and tell Grimbold you have come to help. And
welcome, my friend.
Let's go ahead and start heading there.
I think I am pretty sure I have accomplished much. We'll go ahead and make our way down to the southern camp. Puppy break. Puppy break. It's a puppy break. Yes, it is. This is a puppy break. Is this a good puppy dog? It is a good puppy dog. Oh, this is a good puppy dog. Look at this beautiful puppy dog. This is such a good puppy dog. Yes, it is. Buster, good boy. Buster, good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Huh, he's a good boy. Good boy. Yes, you are. You are a good boy. Okay, there you go. There you go. And ladies and gentlemen, that was your prescribed puppy break. We will now return to Lord of the Rings Online. I think I found the camp.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Okay, and at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and end my stream. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. We didn't get a whole lot of Tattered Shadows, but we went ahead and escaped from Isengard. Oh, I tell you, I'm glad about that. And we've made it safely to the camp here at the Fourth Braun Travel location in the Isendale. And this is where we'll pick up again on Friday for Fantasy Friday. My next scheduled stream will be this Wednesday for Star Wars The Old Republic, but I may do another stream before then, depending on how I feel. I'm still playing some Diablo 4, still trying to determine if I'm going to do World of Warcraft or not. So got some things in the works here. But again, I would like to thank everyone very much for joining me. And let me see here. How about I see about finding another channel for you wonderful folk to watch. Let me see if I can find another Lord of the Rings channel that's going on right now. The Questing Dad is hunting shadows in the night on the Angmar server, which I happen to be, so he's in a different part of the server. So we're going to go ahead and raid the Questing Dad. So again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. I had a good time, and I hope you have a good time as well with the Questing Dad. And I will talk to you all very, very soon, my friends. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you soon.